Hello, and welcome to November's horoscope readings. I'm Heather from Heal with Heather Kristen. Today I'm going to get us started with a card reading, a traditional card reading for the overarching energy of November. I am going to use the Nature's Whispers Oracle deck. And then I'm going to follow it up with each of the horoscopes. So those are separate videos, so just hang tight. And for those videos, I'm going to use my own deck, which is available via app. So let's get started with what November is going to bring, the energy at least. So I'm feeling this is going to be a month that focuses on our solar plexus chakra, empowering ourselves. I've been feeling for a while now that 2022 is going to bring some change. If you've watched my last couple months of horoscope readings, a few of the horoscope readings have made mention of lots of changes coming and preparing for a new life, new beginnings in 2022. And a lot of it is centered on our life path and moving into lives that really follow our soul and not our ego or, our desires that we've learned coming into this life, from coming into this life. Our soul path is more of what our destiny is, I guess you could say, what we were meant to do, what we came here to do, and following our energy, following what we're wanting to do, some of our passions and where our heart lies, and empowering ourselves to do so is going to be a major part of this process. And so the empowerment factor that's coming up for me right now, and then I'm feeling going into November, is going to be a big part of this transition to get us onto our soul's path. Okay, and these are just not popping out today. Okay. Let's see, what else do we have? Okay. I feel like November is also going to be kind of a time of quiet. Of course, Novembers don't always feel that way because it's coming up on the holidays and they can be hectic. A lot of jobs are having you finish out the requirements for the year. So November can be hectic, but I'm feeling it's a time for some inner reflection. And my cards are falling on the floor. Okay, here we go. Sorry. Cards go everywhere and everything falls apart. Okay, so let's see our cards. Start with laughter. Okay. This is always a good one, always necessary, laughter. Allowing ourselves to have fun, to be carefree, is an important step in allowing us to follow our childish dreams. And I don't mean childish dreams in a negative way. I mean childish dreams as a lot of our desires and passions that we've had or since childhood, or that we developed during childhood, or that we came into this life with, are actually pieces of our soul. They're pieces of our soul path that our souls wanted us to do when we came into this life. So if we align with our childish selves, our not childish as in child, immature, but our childlike selves, we can sometimes bring back those memories and reconnect with those passions that will help guide us toward our soul path and our destiny. And I don't like saying destiny necessarily very lightly, because sometimes people misconstrue that. What I mean by destiny is what our souls wanted us to do in this life. So it may not be something particular or some certain thing. It's not necessarily the universe guiding us, although it of course it helps. But when we came into this life, it was what our soul wanted. It was something that we were meant to do to help mankind, or to help ourselves with karma, to help release past family energy, all sorts of things that we could have done coming into this life. However, our soul is wanting us to do whatnot. So laughter is going to help with this. It's going to help guide you, allowing yourself to be laughter, or to have laughter, to be childlike. It's going to help you align with the energy that will put you on your soul's path. Okay? Sorry for all of that bumbling and tripping over my words. Contemplation. Yes, I was feeling some energy of inner reflection. Okay, so when I take it with this, I think there's going to be some insights coming in November. You're going to have some past memories coming up, some new things coming up. I want to say opportunities, but I don't necessarily feel any big, amazing opportunities coming our way, but I do feel maybe that the idea for opportunity is there. Perhaps people we know do something, or they get something and we're like, ooh, I kind of want that for myself, or I really want to do this thing that I've wanted to do for the last 20 years, and I put it off, and now I finally want to do it. How am I going to get there? So I think the contemplation is coming up when we feel change on the horizon. It may not necessarily be in our lap, but we're feeling it coming, and it's causing us to stir our ideas and our passions, and something within us is changing. And so November, I am feeling, has that energy that we are thinking about those things, and we're saying, okay, maybe this is an actual possibility that I can do, or that I can go, or maybe, I can change in this way. So some inner thought, internal things going on this month. And also, if there are some heavy thoughts, this is where the laughter is going to help you out, to help you relax and to have fun and to bring joy into your life. And when you're trying to manifest, when you're trying to create things, having joy is a huge manifester. It's a huge part of manifesting. So whatever you're dreaming about, whatever you're contemplating about, joy is going to help you in the long run get there and manifest that for yourself. Now, last card, potential gateway. Potential gateway. So it's there. What you're wanting to create, what you're wanting to do with your life, or the potential at least. I don't think we might necessarily see it next month. Some of you may get some inkling, some of you may get some energy coming your way for that. But the feeling I have is that what you're doing through contemplation, and you mix that in with your joy, you are creating a portal for yourself. You're creating a gateway to live the life that you desire. Okay. And I really feel that this is coming or more opening up um, around the new calendar year, maybe end of December, January, as the year energetically closes out. But some of us could start seeing it come November, come December, because the one of our New Year's just is about to happen on October 31st. So sometimes the feeling is the calendar year. Other times I get feelings for the Witch's New Year. So I, there could be some openings between November and December. So for some of you, you could start see these coming into November. For some of you, it may be closer to January timeframe. Okay, so there's energy on the horizon, lots of change energy on the horizon. Um, really start focusing in on what you want to bring into your life, what you might want to change, what you might want to create for yourself. We are really moving into a time of being able to manifest what we desire, manifest our dreams. Of course, that does need to align with our soul's desires. Okay, so some of us may be starting to manifest or wanting to manifest things that don't necessarily align. And you might have some trouble doing that because when we try to manifest what doesn't align, it doesn't always work out for us. It doesn't align energetically with what our soul desires. And even sometimes when we do manifest what we desire, it doesn't always create the fulfilling feelings. It doesn't always work out the way we want it to. There's a reason behind that. And if things aren't aligned with our soul's desires, they may not work out in the earthbound sense. So make sure that when you're wanting to manifest something, that it brings you joy, that you get joy from it, and you're not manifesting out of a I should, or coming from a place of this is what I want because I've been taught to want this. This is what I want because I should want it. Things like that. So anyway, this is the overarching energy for November. Hang tight, and I will be back with each of the horoscope readings for November. Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to November. Your cards for the month are okay. Meditating on your reading. Lots of feelings for you this month. Okay. You're okay. We're going to start with the advice card the last card, the advice first. You are coming into your own with your life purpose. Most likely as a light worker, but it could be something else as well. It's just that light worker energy where you have a life's mission, where you have a purpose here. This is going to be really important as we come into 2022. You're really going to start heading toward living that life purpose on a daily basis rather than occasionally or just not at all. Okay, so as you come into living that life purpose, you really need to be in touch with who you are and start living up, or at least acknowledging your full potential. Now, it could take years to recognize or live up to your full potential, but we need to start somewhere, okay? And this is what you're being guided to do this month, is to start to connect with who you are from a soul level and really live up to your full potential as a light worker or as a magical being in some way, shape, or form. Okay, now that starts with sensuality, the sensuality card. Now, the sensuality card is not just about sensuality. It's not about sex or, anything like that being sensual. It is about feeling. Now, sensuality does play into that, but it is about feeling and feeling all 6 of your senses, okay? It's about touch, it's about taste, it's about smell, sight, hearing, and the 6th sense, your intuition, okay? Your mission, your challenge this month is to live in your senses, okay? To experience all of your senses this month. Experience taste, new taste. Allow yourself to taste new things. Allow yourself to indulge in different smells. Maybe go for a walk and smell different flowers. Go into the forest and smell the rain and the trees. Go into a perfume store and smell different perfumes. Whatever it is for you that would make you really indulge your senses in scent. Sight, see something new. Go somewhere new and let your eyes feast on something different for a change. Get out of your patterns, okay? Hearing, listen to your favorite music, listen to new music, listen to sounds that you haven't experienced before. Whether it's something simple like putting the fireplace thing on Netflix while you clean your house. Whatever it could be for you, something that you're drawn to. That's going to be the key, is allowing yourself to be drawn to it, allowing yourself to really be interested in indulging your senses, in doing it, okay? Now, this also includes the 6th sense, your intuition. For some of you do follow your intuition. Some of you listen to it, and for you, I would just say keep doing so, or maybe do so more. For others, you're probably completely new to following your intuition, okay? So the intuition are the little feelings that you get, the little nudges you have in your head that a lot of the time we just completely disregard them. For me, it happens way too often, and I kick myself every time I do it. For me, it's often, okay, don't forget to grab your sunglasses. Well, when I lived in Arizona, that was an absolute must. You never went anywhere without your sunglasses. Here in Germany, it's very different because a lot of days we don't have sun. And so every time I do this, I kick myself because I'll have the little intuitive nudge to say, grab your sunglasses. Well, it's currently raining outside. I don't need my sunglasses today. And then an hour later, it's sunny and I'm kicking myself for not grabbing my sunglasses. Okay? So you have these little things that pop into your head all the time that are little nudges that say, oh, I should do this. Oh, I should do this. Maybe I should do this. And a lot of time we ignore them because we don't have time. We think it's silly. We don't think it will need this or that. Okay. But that is your intuition telling you you need something for some reason. Okay. And it's important for you to make sure you are listening to those little nudges. If you already have your shoes on and you're walking out the door and you get this reminder, oh wait, check for your keys, when you think you already have them in your pocket. But then all of a sudden you close your front door and you realize, oh crap, I left my keys in here yesterday when I thought I had them in my purse, and now I can't get back into my house, or blah, blah, blah. Okay, so listen to those little nudges. They are guiding you for a reason. They're especially helpful when they guide you to different life experiences, when they keep you safe, when maybe you have an urge to drive home a different way and you're like, oh, I don't have time for that, or whatever. Our logical brain takes over and tells us no, when we should listen to that intuition, because that intuition is telling us to go a different way for a reason. Maybe it's keeping us safe. Maybe, who knows? So the key is really listening to all of your senses, really letting all of your senses be experienced this month, okay? Especially your intuition. Now, the challenge card is the believe in magic. For some, believing in magic is a non-starter. No, magic doesn't exist in the world, but it does. It may not be the magic that, we see in movies. It's not Nicole Kidman as Sabrina dancing around on a broom. No, it's not that, but it is magic in miracles. Miracles happen every day, even the smallest ones. Your kid doesn't like peas and they finally eat peas. That's kind of a miracle. There are miracles, the outside, viewing the outside, the rain, the um, trees, the weather, the friendships that we have, the relationships that we developed. There are miracles everywhere, all around us, all the time. Believing in those miracles, part of it is believing in magic as well. Magic does exist. Magic is within all of us. And part of your mission as your light worker or as your spiritual self is believing in magic, to believe in the possibility of doing the work of miracles, doing the work of the universe and God, and allowing yourself to believe in magic helps you on your path to live your purpose here, to really fulfill your purpose, and to do what you were here to do, what you came here to do. And so allow yourself through your senses to witness the magic that is around you and to help you believe in it. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. Okay, there's so much for you this month. Lots of possibilities, lots of love, lots of amazing things on the horizon for you this month. So really take time to accept the challenges, indulge your senses, watch and witness all the miracles and the magic that surrounds you that really is existent here in life. Okay? Sending love, and I will see you back here in December.